Just being aggressive into my shots. They wasn't really double teaming. Like I don't think it was like as obvious as all the other games. So I was kind of like passing the first 3 quarters, and I kind of realized like, oh, they not sending two right now. So let me be aggressive. So I can't. And kind of like my mind realized it.
How did the energy? There's a lot of Wolves fans.
Man.
Kind of empty arena, so they were loud on the games. How did that maybe contribute?
I felt like I was in Minnesota. I mean, it was crazy. My first 2 points was a dunk, and it felt like I was at the crib. So that kind of made the game. It made the game a lot easier for sure.
How would you say this team's approach has been on a night in, night out basis against teams like this? Providence, 2 years ago was a problem for you guys. Last year, you really cleared it up.
We've been better. We've been good and bad, So, but we've been better as of late. So I ain't got no complaints on that, especially myself. So
Finch was saying that they were like turnovers team-wide, and they kind of did it first half to the second half today.
yeah,
For you, what's your emphasis on limiting turnovers?
I just got to shoot them. Like I said it in today when we circled up after the game. Fellas, my fault. I had like 6 turnovers tonight. 5 of those I could have just came off and pulled up. You know what I mean? We rather a shot attempt than a turnover. So I know I'm gonna change that. For sure.
Talk about the other team not doubling you as hard as, say, Memphis did. What is the thought process going into adjusting when teams are doubling you, face guarding you like Memphis did?
It's just adjustments, reading the game. I think that's the main thing. In the first half, I didn't read the game as much. I was already processing that they were doubling before the game even started, and they wasn't in the first half. And then when I realized that in the second half, I was able to be more aggressive, assert my dominance, and I think I did that.
And then when you had half your points in the fourth quarter nearly, is that something you try to do? Put the dagger into the game when you feel like it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. In the fourth quarter, I always tell Mike Conley, find me in the fourth quarter. Make sure you find me. I don't care where I'm at. Come bring the ball to me in the fourth for sure.
And the Wizards threw a lot of players at you. Koulibaly mostly, but also the rookies, Bub and Keyshawn. What did you think about the matchup with those players? What do you think about the young core?
They good, man. They young. I didn't know the Sark kid was 19.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only 23. I'm making it seem like I'm old, but yeah, I didn't know he was only 19. He big. Yeah, it's crazy. They got a great young core. Especially with they got a couple vets, Cools, Valanciunas. I didn't know they had Malcolm Brogdon on the bench. So they got vets over there. So it's a good mesh.
The league announced they fined you for an incident in Memphis on Saturday night. Do you have anything to say about just coach that there's maybe some frustration with some issues with the whistle?
No, not at all. I made a careless, young, dumb mistake shooting birds. I got fans that's little kids, and I got parents that's looking at me and then knowing that their kids are a fan of me, and they looking at me like, what type of role model is he shooting birds at in the middle of a basketball game? So yeah, that has nothing to do with the refs at all. That's all me mentally making a dumb young mistake, and I won't make it again.
When it comes to the text, you kind of did this last year. I piled up a lot of texts early
In the beginning,
and then you didn't.
0.
Later,
Yep,
is that
I
how
won't
this
get no
year's
more
gonna play out?
texts. I won't get no more texts. I ain't saying nothing else.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
For a lot of the youngins that were in their arena tonight that are trying to strive to be just like you, what are some tools and some goals you can kind of shift them?
I probably would say just I would say don't put all your eggs in one basket, because my parents used to tell me that young, don't try to just, I'm just gonna play basketball. I played all sports growing up. I didn't start playing basketball, taking it serious till I was about 15, 16. But when you decide to lock in on one thing, you gotta really lock in, because me and my trainer Justin Holland, we was in the gym every day. So if you one of the young guys and you want to make it in basketball, when you decide you want to lock in and put the work in, you got to find somebody that's willing and got the time, and family is willing to sacrifice their time. Because Justin, his wife sacrificed their time together. He had a son. He sacrificed his time. So you got to find somebody that really loves you for who you are, and then love the game. That's willing to put it together, and then it'll come out. It'll be well. But you got to be willing to work, because Justin made sure I was willing to work every night. So I think that's the main. You got to have somebody that's willing to push you.